my name's Yvonne. I'm from Yvonne Designs. Thank you for popping in today. My video for today is going to be my first ever attempt at Delft clay casting, commonly known as sand casting. I do it in this. I think I bought a flask which was too big. I haven't got very big hands, I haven't got very strong hands, and I could have managed with a much smaller one. My thinking was what will hold a lot will hold a little, but I'm not sure whether that theory worked on this occasion. But anyway, I'm going to take you along on my first try out of this, see how we get on with that. There will be a lot of melting silver with the torch. So what I'll do, it will get monotonous just watching me standing with this torch on some scrap silver. So what I'll do is I will show you the beginning, I will show you the end, but I'll probably cut out the middle, because the last thing you want to do is sit and watch minute after minute of me holding the torch. Bit boring, I have to say. So let's crack on, let's see how we get on, and I'll show you if there are any failures. I'll show you the failures, any successes. Clearly I will show you the successes. So let's get on and see how we get on. Well, this is the first time I've tried this, so bear with me if I don't get it right. I'll do my very best. We'll empty some of the clay out. I don't know if there'll be enough there. Excuse me, right, I've got a blade here. Oh. Maybe I need to break that up with my hands. Oh, it's very sticky. I'm sure that's how it's supposed to be. Ah, that's better. Well, this is going to be very boring for you. I'll carry on chopping and I'll come back to you. Okay, I've chopped it off. I think it might be because it's the first time I've used it that it's been a bit more time consuming. So, let me show you this. Can you see that? This is the first time I've used this flask, but it does have a registration, what they call a registration mark on. Don't know if you can see it, but there's a mark there that you match up when you put the two pieces back together. What I'm going to do is take the piece with the lip and put that down, so that if you hit it with the hammer, you're not damaging the lip. I'm going to pile this in like this. It's a lot stickier than I was expecting. Seen other people do it, and I just didn't realise quite how sticky it was. Right, now I've got a hammer here, so bash it down. Some more up. Gosh, I'm going to have to chop up a pile more for the other half. I'm going to be here all day. Hopefully it'll be quicker than this the next time. Well, that feels pretty well compacted, so I don't want to keep hitting the flask with the hammer on the edges. So let's scrape that off and see how we get on with that. That's better, like that. A lot of people use a metal ruler for this. I had this scraper thing, so I thought I might as well use it. Right, so that looks as though it's 1/2 done. That's not as smooth as I was expecting, but I'm gonna go with it and see what the outcome is. So now I'm going to apparently need to put a little bit of baby talc on there. Don't want loads on. I've got a paintbrush here, so I'm just going to put it in my hand and brush it on. No, I'm not. Oh, no, I'm not. I'll be there all day doing that. Okay, we need more than that on. I'm having to get the feel for this. So, this is to stop everything from sticking, apparently. So, let's see how it goes. Smells really nice. Right. What I want to do is, I've got a ring here. I'd like to cast this ring. Put it slightly off centre. I'm not sure why, but I've seen someone else do that, so I'm going to do it and trust that they knew what they were doing. So I need to press it halfway down. That's about it. So then we match up these registration marks. There we go. So match those up. There we go. Right, so let's now leave that ring in there and pile some more in. Actually, push it down. Oh, let's hope I've got enough. I can't bear the thought of chopping anymore. I bet I will have to, though. I'm missing it. Can you still see what I'm doing? Might just about have enough, which will be a lot more luck than good judgment, I do have to say. Where do we need you? Over there. Sorry if I keep taking it out of shot, because it's my first time. I'm concentrating so hard. Yeah, we've got enough. Might as well put this last little lot in. Blimey. Can't believe I was that lucky to get possibly just about the right amount. Right, now what we have to do is pull these two apart, but we have to pull them straight out. Don't twist. We just need to pull. I don't alter this camera, I think. Not sure you can actually see that well. So that might be better. So it's pull rather than twist. Right like that. Okay. It looks so tiny in this great big flask that I've got. Right, so now that has to have a little bit. Now I'm going to tap that and hope it'll loosen it up a little bit. I need some tweezers to take it out. What we got? I've got my soldering tweezers, they should do. Oh, it's moving, I don't think. Try not to disturb the sand. Ah, there we go. These are grabbing. There we go. Right, we got it. So there's the ring out. Tap it all back in place. This one's just had some talc on it. Tap that back in place. Stop them from sticking. Right, so now we need a sprue hole, which I'm going to do there. Push it through to the other side. There we go. Now I've got, this is just a graver thing, but I want to put a couple of air vents in and put those here. Okay, so now what to right, I'm gonna have to go and get a knife because or something to make the pouring hole there, so I'll come back to you once I've got that. Right, here we go. I've got myself a knife. That's the sprue hole. So what we want to do is cut. Sorry, you probably can't see now. Yes, you can. Cut a pouring hole here. going to do now is just press this in. Actually, it's so sticky, I'm just going to use my fingers actually. Press this in so that I've got a nice sprue, or a pouring hole really. Press that in. Make sure I've got no loose sand in there. It's the last thing we need. What we don't want is this loose sand getting caught up with the molten metal and pushing into the hole. So I'll make sure all that's pressed back. I don't know whether this gets less sticky as the more you use it, but certainly for this very first time, this is extremely sticky. So I'm not having a lot of trouble actually pushing it back. So I think I'm going to call that done. That wasn't as scary as I maybe at first thought. So let's have a look where these two lines are. I don't know if you can see them yet, but I'm going to put that back exactly on the lines. It's a bit stiff because it's new, I think. That's straight on like that. Straight. There we go. Right, I think I've got it possibly at a little bit of an angle. So there we go. I'm gonna now go and set up the crucible and everything, and we'll melt some silver and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, we're all set up here. I've got my scrap silver in there. Here I've got some borax, which keeps it all nice and clean. I'll put a bit on now, but I will keep adding that as we go along. Once that's melted, it needs to not be poured very slowly. It needs to just be dumped in very quickly. It's going to take, there's quite a bit of silver in there, to be fair. I need the weight to push it down into the sand to fill the ring. So I'll go and light the torch and then we'll start. Right, I'm not sure if you could hear what I said, but what I said was, when you think it's melted enough, do it some more. Make sure it's really hot. Make sure you get the pouring slot there hot, and then dump it. So we'll leave that to cool down, and then for the moment of truth, I'll come back to you. Okay, let's open this up. I've put some gloves on. I think it is a bit hot, but I'm struggling with the flask because it's such a tight fit. I'm struggling to get it open and closed. I don't think that's... Let's see if I can find something to open with. I'm really going to have to find a solution to this. It's ever such a tight fit. Ah, there we go. Oh, maybe I'll get myself a cheap penknife from somewhere and make the job a lot easier. There we go. Gosh, it's still not coming. I'll get my tweezers in. Oh dear goodness me. There's got to be an easier way than this. I don't know why I've got ones with such a tight fit. There we go. Right, let's have a look. Moment of truth. Oh no! It just didn't go right to the bottom. Oh, that's so sickening. Oh, let's get it out and have a look. Oh, that's such a shame. It's only a little bit short. Tell you what, let me get my tin. Rather than get sand everywhere. There we go. Oh no, I'm almost there. What do I need to do now to sort that out? That's not bad for a first go though. Well, it doesn't matter. If you're a bit away, you're a million miles away, aren't you? So, but it's encouraging. So I'm just scraping that into the bin. So that's what I've got. There's the spread. There's the sprue. There's the ring, and there's the gap. Let's see if I can. Oh, it's a bit hot actually. Can you see it? If I put that out, yeah. So there's the gap. I've got a horseshoe basically. I can make an expandable ring, but I shall melt it down and I shall have another go. So I'll take you with me. You stay there. It might not be today. It probably will be today actually. I can't leave it alone once I start. I'm so close. I've just got to give that another go. So I'll be back. Okay, we're going to have another go. I didn't show you that again because that's hopefully exactly the same. I've put a little bit more silver in with sprue. So let's light the torch and see what we can do. Fingers crossed this time. Okay, let's try it again. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Oh, that's pumice out of the pumice pan. Tend to think I'll never get it right. Let's hope. A little bit of hot. Whoa, there we go. Well, it's gone all the way around. Don't think it's very good though on the far side. Oh, gosh, it's brilliant. Oh my God. I'm so happy. I'm sure it's okay. It's a full circle anyway. Oh, it's very hot. Just quench it because it's hot. There we go. Let's leave that to cool off. And then we'll have a look at this ring. This is all very exciting. Oh, all right, let's get it out of the water. It has, it's done it. It's done it. Show you. This is what I used, and that's what's come out. Needs a good old clean up, obviously, but I'm not too displeased. In fact, I'm very pleased with that. Right, off to clean it up. I'll show it you when I've done. Well, as you can see, it ended up very, very well, and I'm very pleased. I won't discuss the journey it took to get to here, but nevertheless, my trusty flask, it didn't let me down. It is big. I wish I'd have had a smaller one, but hey ho, you live and learn. But what I want to show you is after all the cleaning up, and I do have to say, I don't know whether it's because I'm a beginner, but I did have to do a lot of cleaning up on the ring that came out. But saying that, I absolutely could not be more delighted with what I got. Don't even know if it shows. See if I can get the light on it. Is that any better? See, because it is very shiny, but I'm not sure it's showing up on the screen. But hey ho, that's what I ended up with. A beautiful ring. I'll show you on there. I'm very, very pleased with it. I couldn't be more pleased with it. It was a lot of work, as I say, at the end, but it's lovely, and I can't wait to do some more. And anyway, I like polishing and finishing things off. I can do that for hours and never get bored of it. So I hope you like that. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for joining me. Bye for now.